What is up, all you metalheads? Happy Friday here. Terry back with you on a beautiful Friday, too. Like, really beautiful day today. Glad it's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Hope you guys are too, and hope you guys are having a safe and good Friday, and hope you guys are ready for the weekend. So, I just wanted to go over my top favorite 5 guitar players. 5 is nearly not enough, trust me, but I figured I'd just go over like my personal 5 favorite guitar players. But man, like there's so many awesome, great guitar players out there. But I figured I would just break it down to my last 5. All right, my top favorite one is Eddie Van Halen, which unfortunately we lost last year. I remember seeing Van Halen for the first time when I was in high school, and I was just blown away. And yep, he takes the number one spot. Oh, Eddie's always gonna be at number one. Number 2, my second favorite is Randy Rhoads, just because how iconic and how he saved Ozzy when Ozzy left Sabbath. To me, it was always Randy's guitar playing that kind of, helped Ozzy's solo career. Like Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman, like those records are priceless. And Randy definitely, for me, it's so hard between Randy and Eddie because they're both so talented. But I'll put Randy at second. And also, we can't forget about in the early Quiet Riot days, Randy Rhoads was the guitar player before he left to go for Ozzy. So first for me would go Ozzy. First would go Eddie Van Halen, and then second's gonna go Randy Rhoads. Third is Dimebag Darrell. To me, he's always gonna be my favorite metal guitars because Eddie and Randy Rhoads, like they're more the classic rock. But Dimebag is my all-time favorite metal guitarist. I absolutely love Pantera. If you were to look at my heart, you would see Pantera like written across it because of how much them guys that were an inspiration on me on getting into the music scene and like learning instruments and stuff, especially Vulgar Display of Power. Like that album like really just took me to the top and just wanted me to like learn the more Dimebag stuff on guitar and all that stuff. Dimebag, again, like with Eddie and Randy, he was gone. He was really shitty. He was actually, when he was shot like that on stage, if that motherfucker wouldn't have shot him on stage, I guarantee you Pantera would still be here and we'd have more records. And yeah, would have been great. But unfortunately, he had to get shot, and it just, for Dime, it had to end that way, that horribly, for such an amazing guitar player. But he comes in at my number 3 spot. Number 4 is Gary Holt, Exodus Slayer. I've always been a big Exodus fan. And when he replaced Jeff Hanneman, which even Jeff Hanneman thought he was a good replacement, I thought that Gary Holt was perfect for it. I've seen Slayer quite a bit of times with Gary Holt in there, and God, he just plays guitar so fast, and he can just shred so good. And it's just like, man, like how do you like play that fast, Gary? It's like shit. I've seen Exodus quite a bit, and I've seen Slayer quite a bit, and every time I see Gary Holt, it's just like, man, you got to get like up close to the stage just to like watch how quick his hands and fingers and all that stuff move. But Gary Holt still remains at one of my top favorites, and I would put him there. And my 5th favorite I'm gonna put is Alex Skolnick from Testament, because the same, I'm a huge thrash guy. Testament, they're a pretty good band. They're an inspiration to me, and he's another one, just really talented, really good, skilled guitar player, and just man, oh man, him and Gary Holt are 2 of my thrash players. I know a lot of people are gonna probably think, why didn't you say Kirk Hammett from Metallica? I might get a lot of hate for this, but I'm not a real big Metallica fan. Their first 3 albums, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets, were good. Injustice was okay. The Black Album, the radio kind of killed that one for me. So I just always kind of like, I just like stick to their first 3 albums, and like that's it. So I'm not really much of a Metallica guy. I'm more of a Megadeth guy, and I'm not just saying that to be like one of those guys that says, yeah, I'm more of a Megadeth guy. I just think Megadeth is more active, and I think Dave Mustaine is a way better songwriter. But anyway, Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, Dimebag Darrell, Gary Holt, Alex Skolnick. Those are just my top favorite on my list. There's so many others like Yngwie Malmsteen, Jeff Loomis, and the list just keeps going on and on. Lexi Laiho, unfortunately we lost. But when it comes to guitar players, yes, it is very, very hard. But those are my top 5 favorite 5. So who are your guys' top favorite guitar players? Let me know. And do they inspire you to start picking up an instrument and playing, or do they get you into heavy metal music? Anyways, always thank you guys for stopping by and tuning in. I hope you guys have the rest of a good Friday, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Be coming back with another review next week for you guys soon. Stay safe, stay metal.